Konnichiwa and Namaskara. Your Excellency, Ambassador C.B. George, members of the Indian Embassy present here, Executive Vice President JETRO and my friend Nakajo-san, Mr. Krishnan, Secretary METI, Government of India. On behalf of the Confederation of Indian Industry, I extend a warm welcome to all senior industry leaders at the seminar on Electronics Component Manufacturing Scheme. The seminar today is organized by CII in partnership with the Embassy of India, Tokyo, and Ambassador His Excellency Mr. C.B. George has supported us in various capacities through the years. We also thank the Indian Embassy for all their effort in partnering and greatly supporting this delegation and this visit to Japan. In the global rebalance, and we know what geopolitical tensions have caused this rebalance, India has continued to stay strong and demonstrated resilience. A lot of the global unrest and volatility, India has been rather immune to. Of course, it has impacted the country, it's impacted consumption in our country, it's impacted the volume of investment that's coming in from different parts of the world, but I would say largely we have stayed resilient. The Indian economy, this reflects, continues to be the fastest growing large economy in 25-26, with real GDP forecasts at 6.2 and 6.3% respectively. In 2024-25, total exports reached USD 820 billion, registering a strong growth of 5.50%, reflecting India's expanding global trade footprint and competitive manufacturing capabilities. India, in its journey to becoming Viksit Bharat, from the feeble 5, now we are in the top 5. In fact, we've reached number 4 position, and it is estimated that in 28-29, we would become the number 3 economy in the world at about 5.86 trillion economy size. And it is expected Viksit Bharat targets to be 37 trillion by 2047. If you look at India, it has the largest youth population in the world and fastest growing, where I think more than 70% of our population, more than 50% of our population is less than 28 years old. We also have a very strong middle class, and these are the reasons why India is still one of the largest growing domestic consumption markets in the world. 432 million middle class in 2021, 715 expected in 2030-31, and by 2047, when we reach Viksit Bharat, more than 60% of our total multi-billion population will be the middle class. It is going to be the largest and the fastest growing middle class in the world, and we know that that is the class that really consumes the goods and services that we buy and sell. The government has shown great resolve. However, I must say before I proceed that manufacturing, in order to be Viksit Bharat and we reach that goal of 37 trillion, manufacturing today contributes less than 18% to GDP. And in order to reach Viksit Bharat, it has to contribute more than 25%. So whilst this is a cause of current concern, it also presents a massive opportunity for manufacturing supply chains to now shift to India, especially given the geopolitics. The government has shown great resolve in initiating a series of measures, and they've all spoken about it, to advance Indian economy on both trade and investment front. The PLI schemes, National Logistics Policy, Foreign Trade Policy 2023, and FDI policy effectively strengthened and opened up our market to global companies, boosting industrial growth and positioning India as a major manufacturing hub globally. Specifically today at the seminar, industry on both sides will focus on the emerging collaboration opportunities between the two countries and deepen partnerships, and as Mr. Krishnan said, in one of the most critical manufacturing sectors, which is the electronic sector. We believe that these are some of the key areas where our partnership can shape global industry. The electronics manufacturing industry in India represents the most opportunity for Japanese enterprises. Electronic production has grown fourfold in the last decade and has reached US 115 billion now, mainly driven by the success of the PLI scheme in mobile phone manufacturing. It is also very heartening to note that we are in our 73rd year of successful and warm and cordial diplomatic relations between India and Japan. And because India and Japan share such a wonderful diplomatic relationship, it should be even easier to step up and get more aggressive on trade and business exchange now between the two countries. The time is right. And together, India and Japan could be a major manufacturing partnership power in the region, if I may say. A rapid rise in electronics manufacturing in India, led by exports and also the domestic market growth, is a key driver for high demand for electronic components. Further, India has ambitions of reaching US $1 trillion goods exports by 2030, in which electronics is considered as key performing sector with a target of US $240 billion exports. This is also a major factor driving electronics components in India, and the government is therefore putting a major thrust in promoting this. So I do hope that the seminar would result in more aggressive business, a more globally competitive supply chain out of India. I would like to end by saying what I say to every investor, especially in Japan, that the time is right, given the stable government with stable policy and a major thrust on promoting the India-Japan partnership in business, that you must view India now seriously as a long-term strategic investment, not as an opportunistic investment with a globally competitive export potential embedded. Thank you very much, and I wish the seminar great success. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you.